collar looks a little bit old. Sorry guys, a bit of radio talk there, but just a beautiful turtle dove sitting on a dead branch there with that sunrise background. Our often early morning bird we look at, some crested francolins. As I always say, I love looking at these guys, even though we see them often. They just always seem to be happy to be out there and happy to be looking for food. Also the only francolin species that you tend to see in small groups. At the moment there's 3 of them, but anything between about 3 up to about 5 or 6, 7 even together. Chicks tend to stay with their parents up to another year after they hatch, whereas your other francolin species, as soon as the chicks are big enough, after a few months they leave. They seem to be in a bit of a hurry this morning. Crested francolins. Look at this. Ah, my favorite buffalo. A little forward. A couple of big dugger boys, but there's the judge. Go just only has bosses, the rest of the horns aren't there anymore. There's an awesome group of dugger boys, or old bulls if you want to call them that. Saw them here a while back as well, a little bit further north from here, but they're all really big guys. Quite a few easily recognizable characters. The other bull that's going to come out in a bit, he's just behind the bush at the moment. It's also got a bit of a skew horn on the one side. Obviously the judge, very easy to recognize with this. The horn's almost missing, just looks like he's wearing a little helmet. Massive bull though. He still impresses me. Just look at his shoulders and neck. Pardon me. Still look half asleep. Guy second from the left there. Looks like he's sleeping while he's standing. Ah, you know what this bull is? Rob, we can't see it now, but the one that's just behind the one on the road, the second one in the back. Those of you guys that often watch with us, a few months ago we used to have this bull that had a very sore back leg. It looked like an old injury or break or cuts on it that had obviously gone really bad, and he used to hang around Buffelshoek Dam all the time. You could recognize him from that horn. There he's coming out now. Probably not going to see grass, but the one second in the back at the moment, his back right leg has still got the scars from that, but he seems to have mobile again, just showing you these animals are incredibly tough. He's still walking with a bit of a stiff leg. His conditions look slightly better than it was a few months ago. Considering that we're end of winter, it's showing that he's getting into better shape again. Let's go a bit closer. Duggar Boy is halfway up Nyala Road South. You can see they're still swollen. See the back right leg rub. Swelling is less than it used to be, but still not looking very healthy. This might still cause his demise down the line, but at least he's mobile and he's feeding. There's a while back he used to just stay around the waterholes all the time. It's actually amazing what animals can recover from out here in the bush. I've seen some incredible injuries and cuts and things that have happened to animals that they managed to recover from. Here's old Sleepy Bull in the front, behind the bushes. He's the only one with a normal pair of horns here. Just going to go a little forward, Rob. Get a better look at one of them. So let's get over the bushes. These big bulls not to be taken lightly. I mean, they're very used to vehicles, like pretty much all the animals out in this area. So they don't get bothered by us too much, but if you were a predator, you'd be quite wary of taking on one of these big bulls. Maybe a bull like that with an injury you could give a go, but they are known for having short tempers and very, very strong necks and sharp horns. I want to go check Buffelshoek Dam area, and I also heard on the radio there's a potential for us to see a big herd of buffalo later on in the morning. We're going to leave these three guys to wake up slowly. Let's see what else we can find. The hornbill that's also looks like he's just waking up as well. Like most birds, hornbills just sleep in some thick little hiccup. Sleep in some thick bush at night. These guys probably just slept in this area somewhere. Another one just around in the background there on the grass, so they're just getting ready for their morning, looking for food. Very few birds actually sleep in holes. They only use them for nesting. Most birds, when they're not nesting or when they don't have small chicks, they'll just be sleeping in some thick bushes. They can sleep in different places. Especially if you go to the same place all the time, you become very predictable, and eventually something will come and catch you. Even if you're smart enough to build a home, eventually if you give it a couple of million years, something will evolve to catch you. It's good to be able to just move your home around a little bit.